Last year, when I was working with the communities that were affected by the drought, I came up with the concept of bringing something in the form of live entertainment that was going to really lift their spirits, give them a sense of joy and the opportunity to have a really good laugh. So I invited Damian Callinan to come on a tour of some of the small towns and villages across the New England Northwest region of New South Wales. The tour was incredibly successful. Not only was it a way for people to connect with each other, it was also an opportunity for them to see something in the form of a live performance that so many of these people in these far-flung regions would not necessarily get the opportunity to see.
Universally, what happens through the show is they start to relax and unfurl, and you can watch these people who, some of whom have perhaps never seen a show quite like this or haven't had any entertainment for a while, just suddenly open up and laugh together. And then after the show, people are a lot more relaxed and incredibly appreciative. People coming up and shaking my hand and saying, I haven't laughed like that for ages, I can't remember the last time, or in some cases even, I've never laughed so hard in my life. And then hearing them start to talk about their personal experiences and why things have been so tough, whether it's through the bushfires, the droughts, the floods, or a combination of all of those things. I go around and I take photos of their community, which they're not expecting, and then seeing their community played back to them, it surprises them. It also validates them, that the fact that the show exists in the first place and it's come to this hall, it makes them feel like they're at least being acknowledged.
It's really vital that we have some of the clinicians and some of the rural financial counsellors at all of our events, so that people can take the opportunity to chat with them and to get the information that they need. So we work closely in conjunction with the Rural Financial Counselling Service, the coordinators from RAMP, which is the Rural Adversity Mental Health Program, as well as the mental health clinicians and farm gate support counsellors from the Northern New South Wales Local Health District. And it's really important that not only people have the opportunity to talk to these counsellors and these professionals, but also just to know and learn a lot more about the services that they provide.
It's wonderful to be out at events like this because we know during times of adversity that connections are key. And when we come together like this as a community, we get to strengthen those bonds, we get to be with our friends, our family, our community, and we get to realise that we're not in this alone.
It's been absolutely fantastic to have the Drought and Flood Agency bring Damian here to Gunflat. It's been a while, it's been a long time since we've had an event that we can all come to, get together, socialise, chat, have a laugh. Damian was absolutely hilarious. Everybody just had an absolute ball.
Everyone's been so isolated for so long with just disaster upon disaster, and having this opportunity to come together in a really friendly atmosphere and also have the support networks here that if people do feel like they want to go and have a chat to get some extra assistance and financial support or some mental health support, they can access it in a really non-confrontational way.
After we'd been through 2 years of fire, smoke, drought for about 4 years, here was something for our community to really get engaged with.
To build that wonderful social capital and social building. We were belly laughing and unfortunately recognising all ourselves in his show.
He got a standing ovation and we called for an encore.
It's a really, really fun night here at the hall because we've got like 70 people. Is that a record or what?
Yeah, we haven't had this many people come out in a really long time.
And there's kind of like this up feeling. There's like this vibe in the hall.
The thing that makes this event work so well is the team behind it. So the drought and flood response team have been amazing, but we also have services discreetly placed around the hall, and they help to make the town feel special that so many people have given up their time to be here.
I've heard feedback from people who many months later have come up to me and said, we still talk about that event, we look back on it, we remember, we laugh, and I think that we can't underestimate the power and the longevity that the event brings to the community in that sense.